Scorpio, you never cease to amaze me. In your reading, they had me pull the time cards out, these time cards. I've actually never used them. And I was using this. They don't want me to use this tarot deck for you. It's the night before Christmas one. And in this, I saw 2 weeks in October. So we're in October. So 2 weeks from now, when I was picking this up, I saw that twice. Okay. You are completing a 10-year cycle. And they want you to think back to where you were 10 years ago. And they want you to tell yourself, congratulations. Because whatever you were doing 10 years ago was the start of a cycle. It was your karmic cycle that you have completed. So 2015 at this time. Right now, you have went through the nitty gritty. You've went through the hard stuff. You faced some fears recently. You faced your I don't want to say shortcomings, but the things that you did that where you wish, you look back, you think, you know what, I could have made some better choices here. You've looked at yourself, and that's really hard to do. I'm also hearing that you're about to be presented with a pretty big, I want to say offer, but more than that, a decision, because the decision ultimately is going to be up to you, Scorpio. Whether you're going to choose to stay where you are, or if you're going to take the leap, face this challenge head on, and just go for it. Because there's something you're going to be offered soon. You're going to have to think quickly on your feet, and you're just going to have to go for it. And it may not make sense at the time. It may not, like, circumstances may not look completely right, but it feels so right. This opportunity, when you look at it logically, based on, if you use too much logic with this decision, like, you've had to use logic recently to come to the realization, like, this, where you are, this is all you're going to get in the environment that you're in. Okay, this is all it's ever going to be. And you've come to the realization that you're made for so much more. And you've been wanting that more, getting frustrated about that more. But they want you to stop and realize how much more you're about to be offered. This is something that's going to require you to stand up to people who aren't going to like your decisions. That doesn't mean you back away. That doesn't mean you're wrong. It just means that you're making a decision that they're having a knee-jerk reaction to. Within 2 weeks, I just split to it again. That they're having a knee-jerk reaction. This is a 10-year cycle. Didn't I say that? Oh my God. I just split to it again. Okay, and then December. Something with December being important too. Happy birthday. I just heard happy birthday. If you celebrate Christmas, this is going to be ones for the books. But whatever this decision is, they want you to know now. It's like you either have just realized this, or you recently just realized, okay, I have been fighting this and using this anger as an outlet to cover the fear of my own fear of, failing. And it seems pretty big, because it seems like whatever it is, it's a high stakes thing that you would be giving up if you didn't choose this offer. So it's almost like your spirit team gave you no options. Like, they took away all of your excuses. So you only had a shitty offer, and this offer that's so good and everything that you want, but it's like so out there that it's going to require you to take a really big leap. I'm truly seeing somebody cliff jumping off of a really big cliff who's never done it before into water. That's like, you have had to really just jump in and trust this entire process. You did. And now it's time for something to change for you. Okay, the abundant universe will provide. They're also saying things are happening this week to tie up loose ends, to show you what's really been in the way. It is not meant for you to identify with or get scared about. Is to show you, like, oh, this has been in the way. Okay, that's going to get fixed. And pray, like, in the moment, say, please help me with this, and move on. Please help me with this, and move on. This week is you sifting and sorting the things through experience that you need help with, and asking for that help in the moment, trusting that it's going to happen, and still moving forward with whatever this is. Sweet results await. A rebirth is assured. I cannot get. Look, this goes to 12. 7 and 5 is 12. And today, what is the 3rd? They said about 2 weeks. I don't know. It's not exactly 2 weeks, but it could be the 12th of this month that something pops off. 10/12. This is exactly what you've been wanting to attain this entire time. And so right before the breakthrough comes like a almost like you woke up with a knot in your throat, like, oh God, this is really happening. I'm really going to be able to be on this big stage singing this song for millions of people, or I am going to be putting myself out there, putting my work out there, for people to see and possibly judge and scrutinize to no end. Like I'm being vulnerable. I'm taking a step in a direction that I never have before. I didn't realize how big this was. They don't want you to get caught up in that anymore. It's like you had to realize that you were afraid of being bigger than anything you've ever been before. You are stepping to something that's greater than you've ever been, which requires you to step into energy, like step into things without having all the answers. The greats do that. The people who have been successful, the billionaires, they go in with like maybe 40 to 60% of knowing 40% 60% of the story of what they're getting into. And it feels like it's just something's really shifting for you this month. And I did just hear didn't I just say happy birthday before, or was that the other reading? I did say here happy birthday, which would be October and November for you Scorps. So I don't, something big's happening. They're not telling me anymore. Why are you guys being so elusive today? I don't like it. They want you to work through the nervousness in your chest, that fear of, am I capable? Am I able to step in and fill these big shoes? That's really what the fear is about. The naysayers are going to come. It's like people, you've already got people judging you regardless. So you can let them to continue judging you for where you are right now, or you can let them judge you for where you want to be. Where you want to be is going to be the happier decision, and you're going to get judged regardless. So whether you're getting judged secretly or publicly, who cares? You're still getting judged. It doesn't matter. You're strong enough to handle this. You've worked too hard to let this go away. So you need to face this fear, Scorpio, of believing that you have the power and capability to overcome the naysayers. Those voices need to leave. It's like almost like you were meant to rise above, be the phoenix that rises from the ashes, rise above all of these programmed fears and faulty belief systems that you've had based on experiences and things that you chose to go through here, and things that, were just shitty. That's like been taking a long time to get through. Let's be honest. It doesn't always feel good, but you made it through the hard part. And you made it through all those hard parts for the purpose of what's coming at this time and place in your life. So this is when things are supposed to get good. And that's why you're feeling like this antsiness. You are good enough for this. Believe that. Like they want somebody out there, they want you to picture yourself right now. Just take a second. A month from now. Let's just say you get an offer, and a month from now, you are expected to be travel 8 hours away from where you are right now and stay a week in an unfamiliar place with new people, doing something new, and being on a stage where people can see you doing this. How does that make you feel? I actually felt like I was feeling fear before, like I was feeling this nervousness in my chest, but as soon as I said that and named it, it's like that fear just kind of dissipated. So it's you not looking at it that's causing the fear. Once you look at it, you can face it head on. How did that make you feel? Like I could be on a stage. What popped into your mind when you thought about that? Were you thinking about what you were going to wear? Were you excited about thinking about what you were going to wear? Were you thinking about looking down at your body, like already panicking about losing weight? Or were you excited about this opportunity? It's like you got to think about it like that, but you also got to realize that, okay, this is the big picture. I need to take a slow dance here. I can do this today. I'm only going to focus on that. This is where I want to go. This is what I know I'm going to be doing. So I can do this. I have to face the fact that I may have stage fright, or I may have, I may be challenged and not have all the answers, and that's okay. These are things that you haven't been putting words to. And as long as you sit and logically think about these things instead of letting this like ball of nervousness sit in your chest and push it away, you're making it bigger by pushing it away. If you actually think of things like that, this is what I want to do. This is what it's going to entail. This is what I'm going to have to do to get there, and make it logical. And as you're getting there, don't let the big picture overwhelm you. Just think, today, this is what I can do. Let's just say I know I'm going to have good cardiovascular to be on this stage, because I'm going to be moving a lot and I don't want to huff and puff. So I know I'm going to work on my cardiovascular. Things like that. They want you to think about it logically like that, and not look at it like somebody's not contacting you or you're not getting something because you don't deserve it. Look at it like, I'm going to work on preparing myself, because that's going to help build your confidence. Yeah. This is what you've been working through. You have got the end of a difficult situation, the 10 of swords. So you are in the 10th month, and they're saying this is the end of a difficult situation. You may be recovering from an addiction. You may be they want you to expect things to get better now, but it's like you're going to feel a great sadness for this cycle leaving, like ending, even though something was hard. It's like almost all you knew, or it's like you're a master at enduring the pain, but been very fearful of experiencing your gifts, your strength. Because and this is why, because there's been a lot of pain, hurt, betrayal, a lot of things to unpack for you, Scorpio. And they've wanted you to take it one step at a time. There's no need to rush. It's like learning to climb or falling in love. Okay? So your heart space, it's like it has taken a big beating, which has caused a lot of things to kind of go what feels awry in your physical world, but that is all coming together now. The end of this difficult situation is now. They don't expect you to do everything at once. They want you to have slow and steady wins the race. This is the Knight of Pentacles. So although you know this is coming, what can I do today? Today I can do a 30-minute walk to work on my cardiovascular. Today I can read a chapter in this book. This is about you now. This is about you facing your greatness. You faced all of your embarrassments. You faced your shame. You faced your fear. You faced the anger. Now it's time to face the potential. This is a big month for you. Huge. Look, right there. News of an exciting new endeavor. Use your ingenuity and originality. Queen of Water. Okay, relationships developing to a new level. That's what I'm saying here. Something, it's like you could not start a new relationship with someone or a new beginning that's full of love, happiness, when you still had this baggage that had to be worked through. This is done being worked through now. Now it's time for you to get excited, because you're being offered something. Okay, you've got a Queen of Air, a Queen of Water, the Lovers, and the Page of Fire. This is what's coming in for you now. So this is the time to step into the new, and just think about it like, I don't know what I'm going to do an hour from now, but right now I'm going to focus on this. They really want you to take it very literal, one step at a time. Right now, this is what I'm focusing on. Do not think anything ahead, not an hour from now, right now. It has to be like that for this week, Scorpio, so that you can start to compartmentalize what needs to get done and stay in your happiness, okay? I love you. I'll see you in the next one. Peace and love.